What's up, fellow observers? Today we're going to do a CVS test. It's gonna be a 1 hour, 7-minute drive, 30 miles. It's gonna be coming from Woodside, Queens to CVS in Hicksville, Long Island. Without further ado, I'm going to engage the FSD.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 60th Street. Now turn left onto 60th Street.
Okay, left turn. Good. It's good. Advancing forward. That's the common theme here in 12.3.6.
Now turn left onto 41st Avenue.
And okay, good. So we're making a left turn here. And interestingly enough, if we didn't make a left turn, there's a dead end there because there's a fair going on. So that was a good recalc.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 58th Street.
It's not a recalc. It's, I think, for some reason, it just did it and it worked out. Okay, good adjustment there. And good adjustment here. That was close right there. But
now turn left onto 58th Street.
Okay, so now we're making a left turn. Okay, good advance. Good advance. Okay, there's a car. Then we should be good. Alright, good. That was good.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, good.
Now turn left onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, now we're making a left turn here. So this can be a busy left turn. Let's see how the car does it. Okay, good. Okay, good adjustment. It slowed down because it saw there's still incoming traffic. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna disengage now because it wasn't sure and there was an island there that I don't know if it could make it. So now I re-engage. Okay, I have to press the accelerator now here. It's slowing down, but we're still on green light.
Bear right to stay on Queens Blvd. Now bear right to stay on Queens Blvd. In 500 feet, turn right onto 66th Street. Now turn right onto 66th Street.
Okay, good.
Now take the Interstate 278 East ramp on the right.
Okay, we have a merge here. Let's see. Okay, good. I think that was straightforward.
500 feet, keep a right to take exit 42 onto Brooklyn Queens Expressway toward Grand Central Parkway East. Now keep right to take exit 42.
Okay, this keep right is straightforward. Good.
In 1,000 feet, take the exit on the left toward Grand Central Parkway. Now take the exit on the left toward Grand Central Parkway.
Okay, I think it will just stay here, which is still okay, good. Okay, good slow down there. Okay, good lane change. Okay, good lane change. Another one.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway East toward Grand Central Parkway.
Okay, good adjustment here. Although we picked up speed, but you notice there the car in the front is slowing down, so it also slowed down its speed. Okay, so it wasn't able to follow through with that left turn, lane change. Okay, good lane change.
Now keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway East.
Okay, good lane change. Oh. Okay. That's good.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway East toward Grand Central Parkway.
Okay, good lane change. So basically the car overtook the car behind us because it ran a bit slower than what we can run on. So that was a good adjustment.
Now keep left to stay on Grand Central Parkway East.
Okay, so we're slowing down here now, and traffic is getting slower, but so far car is adjusting pretty well with the speeding up and slowing down situations. So just an update, we are 2.8 miles away from getting the next direction. So we are 2 miles away from the next direction. Okay, so we're 1.5 miles away from getting the next direction. Okay, now we're changing lanes. I'm not sure why. Okay, good. It didn't. So it postponed the lane change. For me, if I have to think about this, there's no point on going to the middle lane because it's just about the same speed. But maybe earlier it saw that it was faster. Maybe that's why, I'm not sure. Okay, so it postponed the other attempt.
In 1 mile, take exit 23 on the right toward Grand Central Parkway.
Okay, good adjustment here. It slowed down because there's this car on the middle lane going to this lane. So I'm still noticing that it wants to change lanes. I'm still trying to figure out why. Okay, good lane change. So now I'm gonna see what is it it's trying to do. Okay, so it's looking for another opening to go to the very right lane. Oh boy. Okay. Did you guys see that? Okay, so I think in this particular instance, it's good to observe like lane change situations that the car is trying to do. So by the way, we are approaching a work zone, and this will be split into 2 sections, and let's observe how the car will respond to this. So there are lane reassignments here, and I'm also trying to see how it will fare. So still right now FSD is trying to go to this lane, but I'm going to disengage if it attempts one more time. So okay, there's a work zone here now. And as you can see here, it sees some cones, but as far as the barriers, I don't think it's still registering. Somewhere here, it should be here.
Now take exit 23 on the right.
Oh, okay, that's why, because see, the thing is, you can't really make an exit right now, which I think the car
In
is
500
finding
feet,
out.
take the ramp on the left toward Grand Central Parkway.
Or maybe, okay, so this is just a theory, maybe FSD knows that that route there is faster than where we are now. It could be a possibility, because the navigation is set to the fastest route, and so maybe it's seeing that there's no heavy traffic there. Okay, so we just passed the work zone and we have 7.8 miles before we get the next direction. Alright, I disengaged because for some reason that was a very abrupt lane change and it was on short notice. So I'm engaging it again. And I disengage it again. Okay, for some reason, I think, is this because the FSD profile is assertive? That's why it just makes those kind of lane changes. So now I have to rethink things, because 12.3.6 has a lot of improvements, but at the same time, I'm noticing that there are instances where, for me, I would not be making those maneuvers. And I think now I've kind of thought about it, maybe because of the FSD assertive profile. So I might have to readjust it to just do the average, because I think that might be the case. Okay, so I see here, you see it became 35. So I'm increasing the speed now. It's always at this location that it drops to 45 and then to 30 something. Okay, good adjustment there. We're slowing down. Okay, so we have 3.6 miles before we get the next direction. Okay, so we have 1.6 miles before we get the next direction. So I'm observing that traffic is a bit light now. We're kind of speeding up.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Northern State Parkway east toward eastern Long Island.
So I'm just increasing the speed here so that we can pass by this car on the middle lane.
Now keep left to stay on Northern State Parkway east.
Okay, good slowdown here. Good adjustment. Okay, we have 2 miles left before we exit to Wantagh Parkway. Okay, let's see when will the car make the lane changes, because the exit is on the very right. Okay,
In
good.
1 mile, take exit 33 on the right onto Wantagh Parkway south toward Jones Beach.
That was good lane change. Okay, we are 0.4 miles away. Now let's see when will... Okay, the car is now attempting. Let's see if it can go make the lane change. I think after this car should be able to. Okay. Okay, you see behind this car there's already a space. Okay, good. That was a good adjustment.
Now take exit 33 on the right. In 1,000 feet, take the Wantagh Parkway south ramp on the left. Now take the Wantagh Parkway south ramp on the left.
Okay, now we're exiting here.
In 1 mile, take exit W2E on the right toward Old Country Road, then make a right U-turn onto Carmen Avenue.
Okay, we're going back. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I have to press
Now
the
take exit W2E
accelerator
on the right.
because for some reason the car was slowing down
Now
abruptly
make a right U-turn onto Carmen Avenue.
because I think it was seeing that there's a car that's trying to
Now
merge.
turn right onto Old Country Road.
good. I'm pressing the accelerator just so I don't have to hold back the cars behind me. Not sure why I didn't go for the lane change when it's completely possible.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Jerusalem Avenue. Now turn right onto Jerusalem Avenue.
Okay, we're turning right.
In 1,000 feet, turn left. Now turn left.
Okay, so we're turning left here. And
now your destination is on the left.
Okay, so I'm gonna disengage here now since we're here. So I just want to give my feedback. So earlier when we started the trip, we had to make a left turn to Queens Blvd, and so I thought that it was a successful left turn up until once it's going for the lanes, it wasn't sure that if it should go to the middle lane or the rightmost lane of Queens Blvd. So I had to disengage there, and also pretty much the thing that I observed was the lane changes on highways. When it was slow, we had several lane changes, some attempts that I wasn't able to figure out why. Maybe because I think earlier I mentioned that when it would have exited the Grand Central and go through the service road, I think that was a faster route for that time. So that's that. And then the other times I had to disengage for the lane changes, one of the lane changes, because prior to that the car was able to make a lane change. It was already on the lane that it wants to change to, but then it went back to the middle lane. And so the second time it tried again, but then it was a bit, I think, short notice, and so I had to disengage so I could take over and do the lane change myself. And so that's what I'm observing. But then a thought came to me, wherein is the FSD Assertive Profile recalibrating in this 12.3.6. So that's something that it's on the back of my mind, but we'll see if I should maybe go and try for the average driving profile and see how it feels like. So overall, those are the things that I saw, mostly lane changes that I think is something different to me. So we had several disengages, and yeah. Okay, so that is the CVS test for 12.3.6. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.